Assalamu alaikum friends, welcome back to another interesting and exciting video. In this video we will discuss about credit. What is credit? How does credit functions? All these types we will discuss in this video. First of all, you will subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so the further interesting and exciting videos will come to your doorstep. What is credit? Credit. This phrase has more than one meaning in finance, but most people think of credit as an agreement in which the borrower borrows money from the lender and then pays back the lender the money along with interest. Credit can also mean a person's or a business ability to pay back debts or credit history. A change to a company's balance sheet lowers its assets or raises liability or equity. How does credit function? Credit is a relationship between a borrower and a lender. The borrower borrows money from the lender. The borrowers pay back the money at a later date along with interest. Most people still think of credit as an agreement to buy something or get a service with the promise to pay for it later. This is what it referred to as purchase on credit. Credit cards are the most common way to buy something on credit right now. This adds a middleman to the credit agreement. The bank that gives the credit to the buyer pays the merchant in full and gives the buyer credit so the buyer can pay back the money over time and pay interest. Particular consideration. Credit can also mean how much money a person or business can borrow or how creditworthy they are. They have good credit, so they are not worried that the bank will return down their mortgage application. Credit rating companies look at the creditworthiness of people and companies and make reports about it, and especially from the bonds that they issue. Variety of credit comes in many different forms. Most people use a bank or other financial credit. This group includes loans for cars, homes, signature loans and credit lines. When a bank lends money to a customer, it gives the customer credit for the money which needs to be paid back later. In other cases, credit can mean a decrease in debt. Consider someone who owns their credit card company $100 but return a $300 purchase the store. The money will be put back into the account, lowering the amount owed by $700. For example, when a person uses a Visa card to buy something, the card is considered a form of credit because the person agreed to pay the bank back later. Credit can be given in the form of money and other way. It is possible to trade goods and services for deferred payment, a different kind of credits. This is a type of credit in which a person gets goods or services but does not have to pay right away. When a restaurant takes a truckload of food from a vendor gets billed a money, later the vendor gives the restaurant credit. Credit in financial accounting. In personal banking or financial accounting, a credit is an entry that showed that money has been received. On a checking account, registered credits are usually on the right side and debts are left. In terms of finance and accounting, if a company buys something on credit, the transaction must be recorded in many places on the balance sheet. Imagine that a business buys things on credit. After the transaction, the purchase amount is taken out of the company's inventory account. This creates an asset for the company, where the amount of the transaction is added to the company's account payable via card, creating a liability. Thank you should keep in mind. This is the video. We will provide information about credit. Hopefully this will increase your knowledge. Next video we will come again. Allah Hafiz.